Good morning and welcome back after half term. I sincerely hope that you have all managed to have some sort of a break and spent some quality family time together during the 10 days we weren't at school, and now here we find ourselves absolutely back in the thick of things. In a moment I'm going to go through the Good Work Point competition and give you an update on how the various houses are doing. But prior to that, I thought I would start this half term with a cautionary tale from Mr Little's box of cautionary tales. And the cautionary tale goes something like this. 2 weeks ago, my car was stolen. I had become somewhat complacent, I guess. I parked my car up every night. I put my keys by the front door and I assumed everything was going to be absolutely tickety-boo and all right. I even had got into the habit of not putting my steering lock on. So I park my car up and I lock it and alarm it and off I go. Unfortunately, the keys were stolen and my car was stolen. And the cautionary tale was this, and is this. I had become, I guess, somewhat complacent, assuming that it would never happen to me, assuming that everything would be absolutely fine. And sadly, there are evil, sinister people out there lurking who are prepared to do things like steal cars. There is another evil lurking out there, and it hasn't gone away. And that is, of course, COVID-19. And the message is, we cannot become complacent. It is still there. It is still lurking. And unlike with my car, we cannot let our guard down. We cannot assume that it's not going to happen to us. We cannot assume that everything is going to be fine and dandy. We have got to keep our guard up. We have got to, as we start this half term, keep doing all of those things that come recommended. Washing our hands regularly for 20 seconds using soap and water. Now come along, all of you. 20 seconds. We should certainly at the top end of the school be able to count to 20. We wash our hands properly using soap. We keep our social distance from each other at school for as far as we possibly can. And we are just sensible about how we go about our daily practice. The virus, the evil, if you like, that is lurking, feeds on people dropping their guard, social interaction, being complacent. So as we start this half term, let's please keep the guard up. Do not be complacent. Keep washing your hands. Keep the social distancing. Of course, do not share anything. Just please to keep our community safe. Follow the guidelines that have rapidly become the rules and make sure we are all doing our bit to keep our community safe. The Good Work Point competition. Here comes the roundup. During the first half of term, the Spartans amassed 5,423 good work points. The Persians amassed 4,449 good work points. and the Trojans, only an absolute smidging behind, amassed 4,406 good work points. So we have the Spartans out in the lead, and the Persians and the Trojans currently fighting it out for second place. Now, it is vitally important that you keep your eye on your good work points, that you make sure that you get your good work points and that you hand your good work points in. So very well done to all of those of you who contributed to the house competition during the first half of term. I'm delighted to say that our individual winners in pre-prep and certificates will be coming your way. In pre-prep, the individual winner with a fantastic total of 219 good work points is Caleb C in year 1, so very well done to you. And in the prep department, amassing 232 good work points, we have Shurya J in year 4, so a certificate also coming your way, and very well done. And finally, the eagle-eyed and perhaps the not so eagle-eyed will have spotted taking the pitch playing for England this weekend in the Six Nations against Italy, a Westhouse old boy in the shape of Ollie Lawrence. Now, there are many of us that remember Ollie Lawrence extremely well. None more so, I guess, than Mr Denham, who guided him through the early years of his sporting development. Oliver, I think it is fair to say, was a sportsman of a generation and was in football academies and played county cricket for Warwickshire, and ultimately made his choice and went into professional rugby playing for Worcester Warriors, and now at the age of just 21, this competitive, dedicated and focused sportsman has now had the proud honour of representing his country in rugby union. We, I'm sure, as a community, and many of us remember Oliver, we are extremely proud to say that we now have yet another old boy of Westhouse School who has gone on to represent his country. Well done, Ollie.